Welcome guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm pretty banged up because of this person right here. Today I'm going to be doing a new series in my channel. It's called, if you've seen my, what is my series called?
You should know what your series is called.
Divisive Films. My Divisive Films videos is going to be called Divisive Film Presents VersISH. So I'm going to be having videos with people. We're going to be arguing over, debating about which film is better than other films that's similar in style or whatever. And the first film we're going to be doing, if you see better title, is Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2. Of course, this is Home Alone 2. I'm Home Alone 1, the original. And this is my cousin, by the way.
I'm showing up. I was just sitting there for like 30 seconds waiting on him to introduce me.
Let me do that again. Let's start over. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I have a second person with me today. This is my little cousin,
Gershom.
And as you can see, I'm a little injured right now. We'll get into that a little later.
Little cousin beat up big cousin.
He didn't beat me up. Anyway, today we're going to be doing something totally different. We're going to be doing my Divisive Films. And if you haven't seen my Divisive Films series, well, I only got one video so far. But I did a video for Scream 3 where I defend very divisive movies. But this is called Divisive Film Presents VersISH. And the first film we're going to be doing is Home Alone versus Home Alone 2. And of course,
the name right, Home Alone 1.
No, it's Home Alone.
2. No, I don't. It all time is Home Alone.
Yeah.
I'm already ready to argue. I'm already ready. All right. Anyways, y'all may have seen me on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel with my wife, Mercedes. It's the Matthews. Go check it out. I'm hoping he puts the link in the description below. I don't know. He be on some other shit, so he may not.
Thank you for all the new subscribers. And listen, guys, if there's anything that you guys want me to review or any things you guys want to see, let me know in the comments. And without further ado, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into this video. How about you give your reasons, make it quick, of why Home Alone 2 is better than 1. Go ahead.
It's very simple, man. Look, Home Alone 1, the idea of the movie was the concept.
Wait, I asked you to give me a few reasons why Home Alone 2. Why?
Right, I gotta bash Home Alone 1 first to be able to give it the reason as to why Home Alone 2 is better than Home Alone 1.
You know, this is your argument. Go ahead. Think yourself.
Oh, okay.
Think yourself. Go ahead.
Ooh, look, the concept of Home Alone in general of the franchise is really smart, right? Here's the problem why I don't like. I love Home Alone 1 and 2. We ain't gonna even talk about the rest of them because they ain't worth nothing. Only Macaulay Culkin, right? That's it. That's the only Home Alones that are legitimate and dope as hell. But Home Alone 2, it just took it to a whole nother level. Like this man, this little boy literally had to go and figure out how to escape 2 people he already put in jail. Like that alone makes it so much better. He had nothing to help him. He had to just use his he had to use his brain to figure out how to escape. In Home Alone 1, he was already at the crib. He knew the intricacies of his crib. It was too easy. It was too simple. It was a great movie, but it was simple. First argument.
Okay, let's get to the real nitty-gritty, because this guy. First of all, Home Alone 1 is a complete original film. It is. Both films are fantastical. Probably will never happen in this real world, but you got to take it for what it is. But Home Alone 1 is a complete original. It is not duplicate. It's never been done before. Home Alone 1 pretty much is, well, Home Alone 2 is pretty much 1 because it pretty much follows the same beats of the first one. Hey, when the pizza guy or the airport guy, when they come to the drive-thru, they hit that little statue. His family hates him, so he makes a wish. What else? He does a little shouting thing. That was in the first one. Then there's under 2. He grows. There's an arc. Kevin grows in the first one. I don't know what his arc is in the second one. In the first one, shut up. He's fearful, he's scared, but he grows up and he grows to be independent and brave. The second one, he's just there. And he's just pretty much selling us. You know what Home Alone 2 was? Home Alone 2 was pretty much a branding propaganda, a film that was just branding propaganda. It sold us the Plaza Hotel. It sold us New York. Even though there was some of that in the first one, but the second one was completely just selling brands.
Let me speak on that. First off, I'm gonna let that sound go.
Okay, he's letting the sound go, but he's really trying to get his thoughts.
No, legit, you mother. No, look. First off, yes, he grew in Home Alone 1 in terms of being a fearful little boy from the suburbs of Chicago. However, in
storytelling.
Yes, but in Home Alone 2, it went a step further because what you said at the very beginning was it's fictional. But however, you can lose somebody in the airport. It's very unlikely for somebody to lose somebody at their own fucking home. But it is highly likely for somebody to lose somebody in the airport. And in them thinking that they see their dad with the same clothes, it was smooth. It was amazing. What's the word? I'll just call it thinking. It's something else. Another word I was want to use, but I'll just call it amazing thinking in terms of the writers writing it in the way it happened. Because if you're he was about maybe 8-year-old kid.
He was 10. 10.
A 10-year-old kid stops to put batteries in his camera and looks up to see the same coat as his dad running in the same direction. Like that is immaculate work right there.
That's your point.
That's part of it. Yes.
Are you sticking to it?
Hell yeah, I'm sticking to it. I believe.
Sure?
Dude, the movie, the one was to me a little too slow and a little too I'm sorry, not slow, a little too quick in terms of like right. It was like right when it happened, right when the fun started. It was like it abruptly ended. He beat him up in the house and then that was it. It was like a 10-minute scene. Like it was kind of a slow build to the.
Home Alone 1 taught us a valuable lesson. It gave us a false sense of belief, if that makes any sense.
In what way?
Because let's say let's take our childhoods for instance,
okay,
and watching Home Alone. Watching this little 8-year-old boy pretty much throw shade to his family, insult his family, insult his mother, tell her to shut up and all this type of stuff.
I hope I never see any jerks again.
When I was looking at that as a kid, I was like, oh wow, we can do that. And then when we tried to do it, and then we got slapped up and had sat on the head, and we was like, oh, we can't. It gave us a real life lesson that you can't talk to your parents like that, or you might get slapped up inside your head, or not, or worse.
Look, I ain't even gotta say what.
What did Home Alone 2 give you? It gave us Donald Trump.
Are
you sure you want to die on that sword?
Not even
Do you want to die on that sword?
That's
do you want
not
to die
even
on that
fair.
sword?
The man was in. That goofy old dude was in it for like 2 seconds.
It don't matter. He was in it.
2 seconds.
That
was it. Like, he wasn't the focal point of the film. He was a cameo. That didn't matter. He didn't matter.
Whatever, yeah. But
most people didn't even know who the hell he was up until the dumbass was a president. You didn't know him.
Well, you know what? You know what Home Alone 2 does? Loving Home Alone 2? It gives you unibrows.
She don't love herself.
Was that supposed to be a shot?
It was supposed to be a shot.
All right. Loving Home Alone 1 gets you a fucking cast.
He needs some milk.
Like, you tried it with me. You tried me. Now, I will say this, though. I am extremely biased towards Home Alone 2. I'll give my bias. I'm biased because I love the World Trade Center. It was in that movie, so that's partially why I'm biased towards it. And I can admit that. I can admit that. I do love the fact that they incorporated that shot when he was at the top of the World Trade Center because it's not here no more.
Yeah,
so I do enjoy it, and I think that's a part of the reason why I like it more than the other. But also just
it's about the only battle you won in this war.
But also what now you can now really consider this here. When he went to his uncle's house and his auntie house, that scene of him whooping their ass, those scenes were way better than other. Remember he threw the brick and he was like, "Oh shit!" and he hit the brick.
I would say
Home
Alone 2 is way darker.
Yeah, it that's what you want. No. As a kid watching that movie, you want to see him fuck them older people up. You want to see that. You know you want to see that.
It's the same movie. It's the same traps. He goes through the same thing.
That was the point. You know the beautiful part about a. Go ahead.
No nigga, this is my video.
Go ahead.
All right. First off, in the first one, there's a red herring. Who's the red herring? The old guy who we might think is the bad guy.
Okay.
And then in the second one, there's a red herring. The pigeon lady. Mm-hmm. That's same beat as the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And then somehow everything goes messed up in the first one. And then he has to defend his house. And then the second one, he's pretty much kicked out the hotel, and then he has to defend his. Well, actually, he doesn't. He just lures them to his aunties and uncles' home. But the same.
But
trap.
that was his way of defending
much,
himself.
But it's pretty much the traps in the second one is just like it was up
So,
a little bit more to the second one. But everything, but it literally has the same beats as the first one. There's nothing different.
Boom! I got a challenge. I got a challenge for that.
You know, I wasn't done.
I don't care though, because there was one good hero in Home Alone 1, which is the old man bopped their little ass. Boom! It was on the ground. That was about it though. Outside of that,
who was the other hero in 2?
In 2, the goddamn the guy that gave him the turtle doves. The old man.
You mean the other product placement in tourism that they were trying to sell by going to that toy store?
Duncan's toy chest.
That was another little thing they was putting in the film to sell toys and sell New York. It was nothing.
You might as well sell Chicago.
Listen, New York.
They sold Chicago in the first one. What do you mean?
No, they didn't.
They didn't. They did not sell.
If you let me finish.
That's bull.
The 2 was pretty much just a tourism pamphlet for New York. 2, the first one had a few things, but it didn't have Chicago. We didn't even know it was in Chicago.
Dude, it was O'Hare International.
First of all, Winnetka is not in Chicago.
You're right, it's a Chicago suburb.
It is a suburb.
It still is around the city of Chicago.
Okay, but it didn't sell Chicago.
They had the Metro train.
Downtown.
They had the Metro train.
He wasn't downtown.
You know, Matt, they had the Metro train. They had
Metro
O'Hare.
train. It sold bits of Chicago.
Okay.
It didn't sell Chicago. It sold entirely New York.
Because
you know why?
It sold a
you know
suburb
why
of
it sold
Chicago.
New York? Because New York at the time, in the 80s, it was pretty much labeled as a dangerous place. Once it got to the 90s, New York had to rebrand. And New York needed something to bring people in. And what did they use? They used Home Alone, a whole bunch of shows, and then they rebranded.
Would you have
But anyway.
This dude.
Do you have any else things?
I also want to plug my wife's fitness line that she's about to drop for mothers, dropping in May. Again, hopefully the link will be in the description below. We'll see. And also my homie, Trick. Well, I'm just saying, because you probably won't even put it in there.
I will put it in there. I'll put it for your wife, but I won't necessarily put it for you.
Disrespectful. My homie Tristan, he got a clothing company back out of Chicago. Hats, hoodies, all kind of stuff, exclusive drops, stuff like that. So that link will be in the description below as well. I love his shit. I just had to plug it real quick.
Okay.
Anyway,
thank you to your wife for doing some great things, and thank you for being her model.
You so goddamn.
Never mess with the original. You can try, you can get close, but you never will. So in that case,
I do agree with you in terms of other movies, because like if you look at Drumline versus Drumline 2, Back in the Beat, wherever the fuck it was, that shit.
you lost his.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Drumline 2.
No, whatever it was. They
anyway, so I love Home Alone 2. I love both of them. So we're gonna end this video. So if you want to go see Gershom and his unibrow, go to his channel. Go to his page.
I'll put everything on the unibrow.
I'll put all his stuff under the description. Oh, guys, he was wrestling and he pretty much.
I fucked him up.
He did not.
Put him on his shit.
No, he didn't.
Beat his ass.
I'm the big cousin.
And got his ass whipped by the little one.
No, he didn't. No, I didn't. Anyway.
Well, you in the sling.
Anyway. Let us know. Can you shut the fuck up?
Because you ain't say it, shit.
You let me say it. So when anyway, so guys, let us know in the comments, what do you like more, Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2, and let us know who won this argument.
They already know Home Alone 2, it is what it is. They already know.
Anyway, so guys, let us know, and what movies that are similar or sequels to each other do you want me to argue with someone, or debate with, rather. And you already know, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.